Oh, good morning, my dear friends. We are discussing about what you call the GATE question papers of GATE 2019, and some more problems are to be discussed. And today we shall discuss the problem, and the problem is this: a parabola x is equal to y square with 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1 is shown in the figure. The volume of the solid of rotation obtained by rotating the shaded area by 360 degrees around the x-axis. Okay, so this is the problem. So we shall now do the problem. So we have to find the volume. We have to find the volume. Again, the parabola is given. Can draw the parabola here. So the parabola is given like this. This is 0 and this is 1, and this is x is equal to y square. Don't worry about the diagram. This is a parabola. We are rotating the parabola along this axis x, and we need the volume of rotation. So what is the volume of rotation? V is given by integral pi y square dx, right? Pi y square dx. Here the limit is given as 0 to 1. So you take 0 to 1. Okay, we take 0 to 1. Given x is equal to y square. X equal to y square. Very well. You can replace x. Whenever you do integration, you see that you have the relevant variable that is existing, and this is pi x dx, and we can again we have pi x square by 2, x square by 2. This is 0 to 1. Very simple, right? Pi by 2. Which gives you pi by 2. Which gives you pi by 2. So this is the answer for this problem. You don't worry about all these things you have studied. Simply you remember the volume and area, right? Pi y square, pi dx, okay, pi dx, surface area, f of x dx, and so on. Don't think that you have to take the parametric form x is equal to 80 square, y is equal to 280, and so on. Simply the 2 marks questions which we discuss is the problems which you have to do from the memory. So the basic rudiments, you have to be very careful in placing the rudiments. Okay, you have to keep in memory what are the rudiments given. So this problem we have already discussed, and we shall discuss this problem. The length of a large stock of titanium rods follow a normal distribution. Normally the normal distribution, when you see normal distribution, you must know the formula. You must know the formula. You have to, the formula should come into your mind is z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. X minus mu by sigma. This formula should appear in your mind whenever you see the normal distribution. Whenever you talk about normal distribution, this should come in your mind. When this comes in your mind, this capital X is mean. Capital X is mean, and this mu is the mean of the population. Mean of population. Okay, so general mean will be given, and you have to test the mean. So the mean for testing will be x. Whenever you go, you see the unknown will be x. So this is the testing variable. Testing variable will be always x. Testing variable will be always x. So we shall discuss the problem. The length of a large stock of titanium rods follow a normal distribution with mean mu of here they have given mean mu. So this is the population mean. mu 440 mm and standard deviation sigma is 1 mm. So there is a standard error deviation of 1 mm. So the percentage, what is the percentage of rods whose lengths lie between 438 mm and 441 mm? So we have to find the percentage of rods which are available in this. Okay, so whenever you do like this normal distribution problem, you keep the area 1 sigma, 2 sigma in your mind. 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 3 sigma in your mind so that you can do the problem easily. Let us discuss the problem. So already we have discussed that is z is equal to x minus mu by sigma, x minus mu by sigma, and here mu is given as 440. I remember mu is given as 440. Mean is given as 440. So z of x is equal to 438. Sigma is equal to 1. Sigma is the standard deviation. So we have 438 minus 440 by 1 is equal to minus 2. Is equal to minus 2. Right? Again we have z is equal to x is equal to 441. 441. We have 441 minus 440 divided by 1, which is equal to 1. So what we have to find, right? Y is the percentage of rod. So the percentage of rod whose length lie between 448 and 441. So P of Z is equal to 1, Z is equal to 1, comma, P of Z is equal to minus 2, Z is equal to minus 2, so Z is equal to minus 2. That is, we have to find the probability from minus 2 less than Z less than 1. Minus Z less than 2 less than 1. So whenever you have the problem like this, you draw the 3 sigma distribution that is given by the diagram. So this is a normal distribution. You take this as minus 2 and you take this as 1. Again you have 1 here. One here. So this area gives you 1. Again this area is 1 sigma and this is 2 sigma. 1 sigma, right? This is 2 sigma. This is 2 sigma. Okay. So this 1 sigma we have the area which is represented. You have to keep in mind the 1 sigma. 1 sigma is 1 sigma is again we have 1 sigma which is 0.3415 plus 0.13 gives you 2 sigma. So this is equal to what you call 0.3415, that is 1 sigma, plus the area, this area, plus this one 0.3415 plus 0.1360. Again, this gives you the 0.819. So 81.9% of rods will be in the thing. Okay, 81 plus 81.9% will be in this thing. Okay, so we can see that 80% of the rod producers, titanium producers, are not accurate. They have minimum one deviation. That is an assumed deviation from the problem. Okay, 81.85, 81.9 is our answer. So the answer is 4. Right? So this is a problem which we have. Right? So we shall see the next set of questions where you have simultaneous equation, some rudiments which we study in the basic mathematics will be discussed. So this is a popular question. This one is a set of equations. X plus y plus z is equal to 1, ax plus ay plus 3z is equal to 5, 5x minus 3y plus az is equal to 6 has infinite number of solutions. Has infinite number of solutions. Has infinite number of solutions. Wait a minute. As infinite. We know the Roche's theorem. Roche's theorem, whenever a simultaneous equations are given, you find the rank of the augmented matrix. You create an augmented matrix, and whenever you create an augmented matrix, right, you can find the value like this with respect to the rank. With respect to the rank. So given matrix is given in the form Ax is equal to B. Given matrix is of the form Ax is equal to B. Ax is equal to B. A is called the coefficient matrix. This is the coefficient matrix. Coefficient matrix. This is a constant matrix. Constant matrix. And we have augmented matrix A comma B. A comma B. A by B. You can write like this. So similarly, when you write this problem, we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, A minus A, this is 3, right? 5 minus 3, A, right? X, Y, Z is equal to 1, 5, 6 equal to 1, 5, 6, right? So You have to write this as an augmented form, the coefficient matrix. It is very easy when you form a lower upper triangle matrix by vanishing the lower triangle. For that you need some zeros. You have to create zeros so that you don't disturb the other zeros. Without disturbing the zeros, you have to create the zeros. I hope this is right. And I am creating a matrix, an equivalent matrix, that is 1, 1, 1, 1. I divide this throughout by A, which gives you 1, minus 1, 3 by A, 5 by A, 3 by A, 5 by A. This one is 5, minus 3, A, and 6. What I have done? I have divided R2 by R2 by A. Divided R2 by A. Now it is easy to make this as a 0. You have to make this as a 0. You have to make this one as 0 and this one is 0. This one I can make it as 0 very simply by subtracting the second row by first row. 1 minus 1 0, minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, 3 by A minus 1, 5 by A minus 1, right? That is R2 minus R1 gives rise to R2. R2 gives rise to R2. Okay, so multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. R3 minus 5R1 gives R3. R3 minus 5, R1 gives R3. You have 0. Minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8. A minus 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. Okay. Now we have created the 0. We have to make this as 0. We have to make this as a 0. For that you have to multiply by 4. Multiply by 4. 0 minus 8. 4 into 3 by A, that is 12 by A, minus 4. 4 into 5, 20 by A, minus 4. Again 0, minus 8, A minus 5, that is 1. You subtract 0, 0, 12 by A, 12 by A, minus 4, plus minus A, plus 5. You subtract this 20 by A, minus 5. So this is the vital part, so I am doing it alone. Minus A square, 12, minus 4A, minus A square, plus 5A, 20 minus 5A by A. So this is the matrix. We have found a matrix 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, minus 2, 3 by A minus 1, 5 by A minus 1, 0, 0, minus A square plus a plus 12 minus a square plus a plus 12 by a. This is 20 minus 5a by a. So for infinite number of solutions, the rank should be less than 3. This is a 3 variable. The rank should be less than 3. For this rank should be less than 3. Infinite number of infinite solution. This is p less than 3. For that, the R3 row 3 should be 0. Row 3 should be 0. So 20 minus 5a by a is equal to 0, comma, minus a square plus a plus 12 is equal to, by a is equal to 0. So look at this, 20 minus 5a is equal to 0, 20 is equal to 5a, a is equal to 4. Apply 4 here, minus 4 square, 16, 4 is 12, 16, this becomes 0. So for a is equal to 0, this becomes 0, or otherwise you can simplify, you will be getting minus 3 comma 4 as the roots. So a is equal to 4 is the answer. So what is the answer asked here? What is the answer? C. A is equal to 4 is the answer. So infinite number of solution, unique solution. We discussed the unique solution also. When we have a unique solution, rank should be equal to 3, which is equal to number of unknowns. Number of unknowns. For this equation, for this set of equation, system of equation, the unique solution will be, the first foremost thing is a not equal to 4. When you have a not equal to 4, it will give unique solution. And for a is equal to 3, this becomes 0. A is equal to 3, we have no solution. A is equal to minus 3, we have no solution. So for this particular problem, A is equal to minus 3, right, gives you no solution. No solution. A is not equal to 4 gives you unique solution. Unique solution. So these are the results. So from the Roche's theorem, Roche's rule or Roche's theorem, you have to convert the given matrix into an equivalent form, that is the lower triangle. We have to convert the problem into a lower triangle 0, that is an upper triangle matrix, and you discuss with the number of variables and the rank. So number of non-zero rows gives you the rank. So the rank is here can be decided by the value of A. So this one is the problem. We shall discuss the next problem. Okay. So what is the problem? Next problem. We have an harmonic function. Is analytic if it satisfies Laplace equation. This question itself is somewhat ambiguous. Whenever a system is an harmonic function, it always satisfies a Laplace equation. If it supports the Cauchy-Riemann equation. When a Cauchy-Riemann equation is satisfied by a function u of x comma y, then it very well satisfies the Laplace equation. That a harmonic function is analytic if it satisfies analytic function always satisfies Laplace equation. Okay, and Laplace equation, a function satisfies Laplace equation cannot be an analytic function. So the vice versa is not true. So if u of x comma y is equal to 2x square minus 2y square plus 4xy is harmonic, it is given harmonic. It is analytic and it is given harmonic. So whenever we say a function is analytic, right, you have to bring it in your memory, the CR equations. CR equation. What is CR equation? Simply you can write ux is equal to Vy and Uy is equal to minus Vx. This is a Cauchy-Riemann equation. So what is the function given? Given u is equal to, we take u as a function of x comma y, 2x square minus 2y square plus 4xy. It is harmonic is given. You have to find the conjugate harmonic. For this, you write ux first. Ux is 4x minus 0 plus 4y. We differentiate with respect to x. What is uy? Uy. Okay. Ux and uy are given. From total derivative, we know dv. dv is equal to dou v by dou x dx plus dou v by dou y dy, which is equal to, you know the CR equations. What is Vx? Vx is minus uy dx plus ux is equal to Vy ux dy. So dv is equal to minus uy minus 4y plus 4x plus ux 4x plus 4y. So v is equal to integral. You have to do the integral. Okay. 4 is common here. Minus 4y v 4y dx. You can integrate as it is and you can club the answer. Minus 4x dx plus 4x dy plus 4y dy. So I am clubbing this 4 to take the integral 4 x dy plus y dx. y I am doing x dy plus y dx is sy. X dy y dx minus 4 plus 4 integral minus x dy dx plus y dy is plus y dy is equal to 4xy minus 4x square, that is 4x square by 2 plus 4y square by 2. Okay, we had the answer 4x y minus 2x square plus 2y square. This is V. You can check the answer. What is the answer given? 4xy minus 2x square plus 2y square plus constant. Obviously, whenever you have a integration, you put a constant. So from this you have to remember one thing. This is ux plus vy, uy is equal to minus vx, total derivative. If you remember these three ticked one, you are able to do any conjugate harmonic problem, right? Conjugate harmonic problem, modulus problem, and any such problems, you will be very easy to solve. Okay, so this is the answer. So you take a note on this. You practice with many more problems. Okay. Okay, here is another problem. A variable x takes a value between 0 to 10 with uniform probability distribution. Uniform probability, you have to take uniform probability distribution. The variable y take again uniform distribution. The probability of sum of the variables x plus y greater than 20. X plus y greater than 20. Okay. X plus y is greater than 20. You have to find. Whenever you have a distribution like this, you kindly make a memory of the distributions MGF, moment generating function, the mean and the variance. So you take a note on this mean, variance, and moment generating functions of all distributions given. Uniform distribution, Poisson distribution, right? Poisson distribution, and then binomial distribution, NC x p power x q power n minus x, where the mean is np and variance npq e power minus lambda, lambda power x divided by x factorial is Poisson distribution. The mean and variance are lambda and lambda. And for this b minus a by 12 is the variance, b minus a by 2 is the mean, and the moment generating function, you know. Okay, so this is the problem. X takes the value between 0 and 10, uniform distribution. Okay, and y takes the value, and we have to find x plus y greater than 20. Whenever you have a problem like this, you draw a line segment with draw a line. Simply draw a line. Okay. Okay. Simply I draw a line here. This line is what do you call, x plus y is equal to 20. So this is 20 comma 0, this is 0 comma 20, right? We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 10 1 2 3 4. We will just make a 10 here. We make 10 here, right? Put a line. This one is 10, and we have to find the uniform distribution. This point is, call this point 10 comma 20. This is origin. This one is A. This one is A. We call this as B. You call this as C, A, D, and E. Right? So x plus y greater than 20. Greater gives you the entire portion of this dotted area. This entire portions above this straight line gives you 20, but it is restricted to 10. So I am putting this shaded area. So shaded area CDB, BCD, shaded area BCD. So we have a condition called 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 10. This is x equal to 10. So entire portion here. 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 20. Less than or equal to 20. So this line below this. So the entire area, this below this and below this. And x plus y is greater than, x plus y is greater than 20. So we need the area above this line x plus y 20, below this 10, below this 20. So the entire area. This is the area we have to find. Okay, you understand? This is the area. This is area P of here we have to find x plus y greater than 20. X plus y greater than 20 is equal to shaded area. It is not greater than equal to, it is greater than, it is only greater than area divided by shaded area by total area. Right? Total area is 0 to 10, 0 to 20. Right? That is the rectangle. Rectangle is the total area. This total area, you have to find this area, shaded area. So this length is 10. This length is 10. So it is half into area of the triangle, 10 into half into 10 into 10. Breadth into height divided by 10 into 20. So this is 5 by 20. This is 1 by 40. That is 1 by 4, 0.25. 0.25 is the answer. Okay. 0.25 is the answer. So 0.25, B is the answer. Right? B is the answer. Okay. So for this, you don't need any MGF or mean. Simply you draw a diagram, and you can see very well what is happening. Okay. Right. So this is a problem which is being asked. The question number of the problem is 28. This is 28th problem. So collectively, they will ask only the fundamental. If you have a fundamental knowledge of straight line, you must know how to draw the straight line x plus y. You must know what is x plus y greater than 20. The area here is less than 20, and here is greater than 20. So this area is greater than 20. This area, this is greater than 20. And this area is less than 20. Okay, less than 20. Okay, so x is greater than x is less than or equal to 10 gives you this line, and y gives you this line. So the entire area is OECB. Entire area is OBCE, and the area is BCD. So BCD by OBCE, we have 20. This one is 20. This one is 10, and again you have the okay. So we shall do the next problem. What is the next problem? We have a nice integration problem. Right? You try to solve all the gate problem with respect to the things you have learned. You have learned the fundamental. Don't go and study all the fundamental. It may leave you into a confusion state, right? So if you want to learn about the uniform distribution, collectively you learn about the normal distribution and the binomial distribution. That is enough. Any problem if you do by binomial, do by Poisson, gives you the same result. So don't worry about that. You fix a binomial. When it is discrete, you fix binomial. When it is continuous, you fix a normal distribution. Just you make sure that you know the fundamental. The value of the definite integral, round off to 3 decimal places. So this is an explanation, part B question, I think. Okay. So integral 1 to E, it is x ln x. For this problem, you have to take integration by parts. Ln x x dx. This is u, this is dv. So uv minus integral v du. So you have u ln x. Minus integral. What is v? X square by 2. Du 1 by x dx. E square ln E minus 1 square ln 1 minus 1 by 2, that is x square, E square minus 1, x square in the limit 1 to E. 1 to E. So 1 by 2 E square minus 0 minus minus E square by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to E square by 2, E square by 2, that is here you have a 2, here you have a 2. X square by 2 is the integration of x square by 2, E square by 2. That is the mistake if you skip any integration. Minus E square by 4 plus 1 by 4, which is equal to E square plus 1 by 4. Right? E square plus 1 divided by 4. This is approximately, you must know what is the value of E. E is 2.76. You multiply and you add with 1. You get the answer 2.097. 2.097, which is the answer for the problem. You have to find, you have to keep this E value in your mind, right? E square 2.7 something, 2.76 into 2.76, 2.7, 2.7, you multiply, you add 1, that is roughly it will become, it will give you some value, 7 plus 1, 8, that is 4, okay, right? So you have to keep the irrational E value, pi value, root 2 value, root 2, root 3, pi by 2, pi by 3, and so on. You have to keep these values in memory. You can keep these values in memory so that you can do the problem. Okay, since we don't have any calculator. Okay, right? So these are the questions, the entire questions of 2019. So we have discussed all the questions in 2019, and we shall see the next class. We shall see the question paper solutions of this. Okay, thank you.